That's the other problem. I think they have someone inside Alpha Protocol. And whoever it is fed them the coordinates for the missile strike.
That's pretty dramatic of you. Considering what I've seen about Halbeck's satellite system on the news, they could have been monitoring the area.
The targeting information was precise, Mike. And the missile locked on within seconds of you contacting us.
So you're saying someone assigned to Saudi Arabia? I don't have to tell you, that's a short list.
I know, Mike. That's why no one knows I'm talking to you right now.
We'll figure this out. For now, I need a way out of Saudi Arabia with the information I got from Shaheed.
Already on it, Mike.
Quickly, Takuba!
And thanks for saving my ass.
It's my job, but you're welcome. Besides, if you died out in the field, it'd look bad on my resume.
Fine. So I need to get back to base. Can you get any choppers out here?
Mike, you can't come back.
What?
You're rogue. I checked the feeds. They've already sent out notifications to the intelligence agencies about your status. If they find you, they'll give you up to the government. If they don't kill you first.
Wait, what about Alpha Protocol? That's what the agency is for. To allow agents to carry out ops like this.
It's to allow the government to deny ops like this. So that if they're exposed, they can say they had no involvement. Mike, you're on your own. Alpha Protocol's the only thing protecting you right now.
Sounds like they cut me loose instead. Bonus objective. Help the target over a bridge where he was run over by the missile convoy. Shaheed's elite during a previous mission in the airfield accounted for that. The convoy was guarded by an armored striker. After intercepting Shaheed, Thornton interrogated him. The two agreed to a trade, an explosion of unknown origin. Okay. Check-a point reached.
I'm still analyzing the information I got from Shaheed, but so far it checks out. He's been busy. So is Halbeck.
So there was a connection between Al-Samad and Halbeck.
Looks that way. But what worries me is why. According to this, Halbeck's got 3 targets. Taipei, Rome, and Moscow. Transmitting the information now. Looks like the missiles were shipped through Moscow. Halbeck's got a distributor there. Or had. As for Rome, it looks like an Al-Samad cell was activated, but I don't know why. And in Taipei, Ronald Sung, the president of Taiwan. Someone's been ordered to assassinate him.
This doesn't make sense. What does Halbeck hope to gain?
A profit. Halbeck wants to raise global tensions, spark a Cold War, and turn the world into their private marketplace.
They'll be able to secure military contracts and a steady consumer base for their weapons for years to come, if they succeed.
Would be nice if I could actually tell someone. I mean besides you.
No one will listen, Mike. Not only are you rogue, but Halbeck's gotten inside Alpha Protocol somehow. If you're caught...
I know. Execution, imprisonment, possibly another lecture by Westridge. I'm on my own.
No, not exactly. They used you. But we can use Alpha Protocol. There's so many levels of secrecy to it. Not even the staff know all the resources the program has.
Like?
Safe houses, weapons. If you're going after these targets, you'll need a base of operations in each city. I can dig up some spots that aren't listed in any records.
Like this one?
Better. I think.
Revenge!
Going after these targets then.
You better believe I am. They screwed me over in Saudi. Now it's time for me to return the favor.
Alright, Mike.
Also, I don't like that they used me to do their dirty work, sending me to kill Shaheed and get their merchandise back. No way am I letting them get away with that.
Judging from the data, Mike, it may be a good thing. If Halbeck's trying to cause a Cold War...
They've made a mistake. They're going to cause a real one.
Now you've completed first stop. It's time to select my specialization. Each favors 3 skills that can be leveled up to maximum 15 ranks. Select Commando, Spy, or Engineer to specialize in combat, infiltration, or tech use, respectively. Alternatively, you can choose Operative to select a custom trio of skills. You can also reconfigure any skills you've gained up to this point using the remove rank. Cool. Good spies are stuff of literature, but great spies don't let themselves become the subject of folklore. A spy specializes in evasion and killing from the shadows. Alright, engineer, what you got? Knowledge is power, especially when in knowledge of explosive compounds and sophisticated electronics. An engineer specializes in devices and of high impact and low subtlety. And commando, go kill stuff. Well, let's go spy. Alright. There we go. And we will upgrade you. What's the next level? Shadow Operative. Allows an agent to move unseen. The movement can only be triggered if no alerted enemy can see you. When active, you are invisible for the duration of the ability or until you run, fire a weapon, or throw an object. This ability has no effect on technological objects such as cameras. Let's try. No. Like breaking an enemy reduces the difficulty of lockpicking, electronic bypass, and attacking them. Yeah, that's pretty good.
The reporter. The photographer?
Scarlet.
You met her leaving Saudi, then in Taipei. But after that, we lost track of her.
Guess you've got limits after all?
I always wondered how you two happened to meet. Coincidence?
I don't know.
Well, bang, okay? %13% complete. 17% complete. Operation Blood Feud. Operation Deus Vault. Operation True Heirs. Let's start with Rome. Go to the Rome safe house.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Oh, swap time.
I think I've got you beat.
You ever been a pushy woman in the heart of Arabia?
Once. Lost a bet.
Cute.
Yeah.
You could keep that up the entire flight, I bet.
Did you already have plans?
I was going to invite you to slow down.
You're right. It's a long flight. Plenty of time to get your name and hotel room.
Wow, you just come right out and say those kinds of things, huh?
When I'm not putting my foot in my mouth. By the way, I'm Mike.
So, Mike, when you're not getting shut down, what do you do with yourself that would bring you out to this part of the world?
Oh, gotta go with the swap. Tell her I'm a spy.
Secret agent.
Right.
It's better if you don't believe me anyhow.
Alright, be honest. Has that worked on anyone?
How impressed are you?
Not.
Alright. My turn's over. How about you? Those your legs?
Other page.
Cover story by Scarlet Lake.
I heard she's on this flight.
Photojournalism, isn't that a bit dangerous, Scarlet?
If there's no risk, it's not important.
You may be onto something.
Here, call me. I have a lot of contacts in the area. Maybe we can work out a trade. If you
Oh,
should hear anything, of course.
What if I want to call, just to be endearing?
You should call someone else.
Wow, you're tough.
It seems to be endearing, unfortunately.
Yeah, but strip off that tough exterior.
Mike, your persistence is bordering on dense.
Maybe, but is it working?
The whole.
You're... I have work to catch up on.
Yeah, I should.
Good night, Mike.
Getting situated?
Nice place. I kind of hope this operation lasts a while. I could get used to this. Alright, what do we got?
From the information Shahid gave us, it's not clear what the link is between Halbech and Al-Samad in Rome. But it does list the local Al-Samad cell leader, a Jabril El-Bara. But...
You know, you have this really cute way of broadcasting trouble with your tone.
it's part of my charm.
What's the problem?
There's a CIA listening post here in Rome, and it's pretty well staffed. They're definitely running a search on you. Huh. And Al-Samad, it looks like.
What's their chance of tracking us down?
I don't know. You could try to stay below the radar, but that doesn't really seem to be your strong suit.
Any chance of keeping an eye on them, or bugging the system, tapping into their network?
It's possible, but you need to slip in there without being detected.
So we'll have to be extra covert when carrying out this covert op, which will make finding the Al-Samad cell even harder.
There may be another way to get information we need on Al-Samad and Halbech. It looks like there's an NSA echelon listening post in Rome. You might be able to access that and use their database to do our hunting for us. It looks like it's in a gelato shop.
You've got to be kidding.
The whole.
Stranger things have happened.
So those are my options?
Going to Rome, getting some gelato.
Tap into the NSA computer,
Smoking
or make a
eggs,
straight run
bitch.
for Al-Bara? What about Halbech? What's their tie here?
There's nothing about it in Shahid's records. So I did a check of Halbech employees and ex-employees in Rome. One recent arrival came to the top that I think is worth looking into. Conrad Marburg.
Conrad Marburg? Must have been teased out of elementary school.
You two should have lots to talk about then.
Just because my name sounds like the son of a Norse thunder god doesn't mean I had any problems in school, Mina Tang.
Whatever you say, Mike. And for the record, I love my name.
Alright, so what's Marburg's tie to Halbech?
He doesn't have one,
Well.
at least as of a year ago. He was actually chief of security, but then apparently transferred to working as a contractor for the Veteran Combat Initiative.
They're mercenaries, ex-American military, right?
Right. They're not too discriminating about the contract as long as a firefight is involved.
Alright, you got a picture of Marburg?
Sending it to your screen now. His dossier doesn't have much on him, and some of the early details seem sketchy to me. Mike, what's wrong?
Something tells me Marburg's our real problem. But let's figure out the Al-Samad connection first. They're a little more knee-jerk than Halbech.
Do you think Shahid will help?
I'm certain, especially if Halbech's involved. I'll contact him, see what I can find out about El-Bara.
This is a swanky flat. Damn. This place is like super swank. Alright, let's save this. Alright, that's it for the night. Till next time, cheers.